good morning, and happy Friday. I encourage you today and every day moving forward to not listen to people and their limiting beliefs when it comes to your life. Stop believing people when they tell you that you can't do something. Stop listening to people who are trying to make you doubt yourself. Stop listening to people who do not see the best for you, who do not want the best for you. Stop listening to people who are not where you want to be. I just wanted to get that off of my chest. And the reason why I wanted to get that off of my chest is because if I listened to everything that everybody said to me when I quit my 9 to 5, I would not be sitting here right now making these videos about the importance of not listening to people. People who aren't going anywhere, people who have no dreams and no goals are the people who want to tell you what you can and cannot do. Because people who actually are working towards something, people who have a vision, people who have a purpose are not telling you what you can't do. You ever notice that? It's always the people who have been doing the same thing every single day, watching their life pass them by, that are sitting here telling you what you can't do. And if you continue to listen to them, you will never know your potential because you will never try. You'll never try. And for some of you guys, including myself at one point, you have been listening to people tell you what you can't do your entire life. And as a result of that, you believe that you can't do the very things that you want to do. And that's sad. It is so, so, so sad because God has given us the power to do anything that we want to do. But yet we have allowed the beliefs and opinions of others around us to keep us from reaching our goals. Sometimes people are telling you out of love, but they're telling you out of love because they also live in fear, or maybe they've tried and it didn't work out for them. Just because it doesn't work out for them doesn't mean that it won't work out for you. And one thing that I want you to be very clear on is a lot of people do not know how to be consistent. A lot of people don't know how to give it everything they have. So when it doesn't work out for them, they say that they tried, but they didn't give it all they had. If you give it all you have and you show up every single day, despite whether or not you see the results that you're looking for, it will happen. It has to happen because you're working for it every single day. But if you're one of those people who does 30 minutes on Monday and then 2 weeks go by and then you work on it for another 10 minutes and then you let a month go by and then you work on it for another 15 minutes, baby, that's not being consistent. That's not being consistent, and that's why you're not getting the results that you want, or that's why they didn't get the results that they wanted, and now they're telling you that it's not going to work because they didn't give it all that they had. See, me, I'm someone who shows up every single day. I show up for myself every single day. I work towards my goals every single day. I post every single day on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on my threads. I have three YouTube channels, and I post every single day. My very first YouTube channel is the oldest, and I've been posting every single day for a whole year. Haven't missed an upload. Haven't missed not one. Not one. My second to newest YouTube channel, I started that one in May. Haven't missed a day. Haven't missed a day. This YouTube channel that you're watching this on, I think we're on week 3. Haven't missed a day. Haven't missed a day. And I'm not going to miss a day. You know why? Because I know the power of consistency. And I know that when you really want something, you're going to give it everything that you have. And it's going to work. It always works. In my life, everything that I showed up for every single day always worked. Always worked. Now, it may have not worked in the time frame that I set, that I think it should be working, but it always worked. So when I'm telling you that you can do something, it's because I've seen it done in my own life. And I started to believe in myself, and I stopped listening to people. Don't listen to people. Everything that people tell you is a projection of how they see the world. This video right here is a projection of how I see the world. How do I see the world? I see the world in a very positive light. I see the world as being able to obtain anything that I want. Anything that my heart desires, I know I can get it. I know the importance of patience. I learned patience through my weight loss journey. I lost 100 pounds. I learned a lot about patience when losing 100 pounds. I learned a lot of discipline while on my weight loss journey. And one thing I can tell you is that when you want something bad enough, you're going to get it. I promise you, you're going to get it. But that's because you're willing to show up for it every single day. And I'm not going to tell you that it's easy to show up for something every single day, because, honey, it is not. It is not. It is not. Sometimes you're tired. You may not feel good. You're drained. It's just so hard to show up every single day, every single day. But I get through it, and I realize it's not as hard as I'm making it out to be in those moments. Sometimes in those moments, we're letting our mind make us feel like we can't do it. But you can do it. It's that self-doubt that's talking to you and telling you that you can't, but I'm telling you that you can. So for those of you guys who want to be content creators, just post. Just post. It will get better over time. Stop spending so much time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So my first YouTube channel is Weight Loss and Fitness. And I do gym vlogs. So I bring this camera with me to the gym every single day. And over time, you see the same faces at the gym, right? If you go around the same time, you tend to see the same faces. I've been going to different gyms, so I always meet new people, and they always see me with my camera. So, over time, people will come up to me, and they'll ask, oh, do you do Instagram, YouTube, because they see the camera, they see the mic and everything, right? They see the mic. So they'll ask, and I'll be like, yeah, I do YouTube, whatever. And so, we'll exchange socials, and they'll tell me, like, they want to make content. And I'll be like, just post. And they'll be like, yeah, but I got to get a camera, because I'm recording, like, on a camera. It's a very nice camera. And they're like, yeah, I got to get a camera. I was like, no, you don't. No, you don't. Just use your phone. And they're like, no, I have to get a camera first. I got to get that. And I'm like, no, you don't. You guys, I got this camera when I sold my house. When I started making content 4 years ago, I did not have a camera. I was recording with my phone, my iPhone. And at the time, the iPhone that I had was 4 generations behind. So just imagine how blurry the video was. I didn't even know about a ring light. Okay. And so I'm saying all this to say, people get in their heads so much about posting because they want it to be perfect. And I'm sitting there telling them, and just like I told you guys, I say to them, I got this camera when I sold my house. This camera is very expensive. Don't feel like you have to go and drop thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to make content, because you don't. Just start. You may decide you don't even like posting content. So now you have a $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 camera that you invested in, and you don't even like to create. Get in the habit of just showing up every single day first. Get in the habit of just hitting the record button every single day. Get in the habit of just hitting the upload button every single day. Just get in the habit of making a title every single day. And over time, as you become more and more and more consistent. And then you start making some money. Then you take that money that you made and you reinvest it, and then you buy some better equipment. And I tell them, it's not really about the device that they're recording from, it's about the lighting. Because I'm recording with a camera, it's very good with the low light res. So I don't have a ring light on. It knows how to adjust. But if I had my phone, which I record on my phone sometimes, I have a ring light. So I just tell people, get out of your head. Stop thinking it has to be perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said, I'm 4 years deep into creating content. This isn't something I just started last week. So every single person that always tells me all these excuses that they have, I will tell them, it sounds like you're making an excuse, and I say it in the most loving way. And I haven't had anyone who took offense to it because they know I'm right. They are making excuses. And I'm bold enough to tell them that because I want them to realize, hey, you're making an excuse. Just post. Just post it. Just post it. Just post it. So stop listening to people who tell you that you can't or that it's not going to work. If I listened to them 4 years ago, I wouldn't be right here making this video for you. I didn't listen. I own my own 24 hours. I get paid online. I am a content creator. Bye, you guys.